So the metaphor of the clockwork universe or the mechanical universe is very commonly used of the scientific universe that we see when people like Galileo and Newton come up with laws of nature. There's probably two things to say about this that are important to get right. It's often thought that this clockwork universe is one that God can wind up and simply let go. Although the French philosopher Descartes is often accused of holding this opinion, it's not clear that he does. But for most of certainly the English scientists or natural philosophers, this could never happen because nature can't run without God's continual activity. So it's important to understand that in those contexts, when we talk about a clockwork universe, very few people think of this, certainly in the 17th century, as a clockwork universe that can run on its own once those laws are established. The second thing we can say about this is that often the Newtonian worldview with gravity and the planets moving according to the law of gravity is understood to be a kind of mechanical model of the universe, but it's not. And Newton himself was quite explicit about this. My view of the world is not a mechanical one, and the reason it wasn't mechanical is very simple, that gravity is a force that seems to be acting at a distance. This is a real problem for Newton. He doesn't want it to be like that, but inevitably it is. And insofar as you have this mysterious force that we can describe mathematically, but cannot account for mechanistically, Newton concedes that his view of the universe is not a clockwork one at all. It can't run like a clock because he's got this mysterious force, gravity, operating according to well understood mathematical laws, but by mechanisms that he can't explain.